So today we're going to visit a ranch. And we don't have to go anywhere because the ranch is right here, and it's very small. The ranchers are in fact ants, and their cattle are a small insect called aphids. And we'll take a look at one right now. So these are aphids on the stem of a grape leaf, and the ants are walking over them and milking them with their antennae. So gardeners and farmers don't really like aphids very much. What they do is they suck on the juices of a plant, and if they're out of control, if there are a lot of them, they can pretty much destroy a plant or an entire crop. So aphids are kind of a big problem. And usually when I see aphids like this, I spray them with some dish soap, and that takes care of it. But this year I thought I just let them go and see what happens, and it was interesting. Now, anyone who has cattle worries about the health of the safety of their cattle. The last thing you want is to lose them to wolves, and so the ants are the same way. They have to protect their cattle, their aphids, from predators, and in this case, the predators are not wolves. They're insects like ladybugs, beetles. This is a ladybug. And ladybugs, they're really pretty. You have a yellow or orange shell. They can fly. Little brown spots. They're cute, and gardeners love them. And the reason for that is in large part because they love to eat aphids. They can eat a lot of aphids. One ladybug can eat 60 of them in a day. If a stem is well defended with ants, then it's very hard for the ladybugs and other beetles to get in. This is another kind of beetle, and it's not doing very well. There are a lot of ants that are right on it. So we're going to look at this a little more closely. I'm going to slow it down and zoom in a bit, and what you can see is the ants they have their stingers in their tail, and so they actually bring the stingers over their heads to attack the beetle. It's kind of awkward, but clearly it's working. Things don't go well for the beetle. And here's a ladybug that has come in for a quick dash, a quick meal, until the ants discover it and send it on its way. Here's a ladybug that has found a stem that isn't very well defended. There's only one ant, and it's not doing anything, so it can have a nice leisurely snack. So this arrangement between the aphids and the ants is called a symbiotic relationship. It's symbiosis. The idea is that each of them gets something out of it. Each of them benefits. It's a little like humans and dogs. Dogs offer protection for if you have a farm and companionship, but the dogs also benefit from food and a stable place to live, things like that. So it's a similar kind of thing for the aphids and the ants. The ants offer protection, but also they'll carry them around. If one stem is dried up, they'll carry them to another one, and then the aphids offer them. It's kind of like milk. It's called honeydew, and it's a sugar that the aphids produce that the ants really like. So it's basically food for protection.